A spring tradition brings musicians from North America and overseas to Montreal each year to play beautiful music in an intimate setting. The multi-award winning Montreal Chamber Music Festival has some new elements for its 23rd year, as our Paul Larson shows us.
Musicians are preparing to move audiences in Montreal with fine music in some magnificent settings. Festival organizers say a series of concerts with breakfast at the Ritz-Carlton is one of many new approaches the festival will take in its 23rd year to attract a new public.
And hopefully a younger public, parents with their children. Because I'm concerned, obviously, chamber music audiences tend to be people of a certain age. Who is replacing them is the question.
Festival founder Dennis Brott calls motion pictures another new element. The Rolston String Quartet will accompany the Quebec premiere of the video Different Trains, a program comparing imagery of composer Steve Reich's boyhood commutes in the U.S. with the trains of the Holocaust in Europe.
You see the film and you almost can't move at the end of it. It is so emotionally draining.
Brott appears in a documentary about his former teacher, the legendary cellist Gregor Piatigorsky.
Piatigorsky was a great raconteur, and I love to imitate some of the stories he told. So I did that for part of the film. I hope I won't be too embarrassed, but I hope it will be amusing, but also will express the tremendous love and inspiration, the role he played almost as a musical father figure for me.
Brott himself is a mentor for violinist Isabella Perron, who studies music at the prestigious Conservatoire de Musique de Montréal. This marks her first year to play in the Montreal Chamber Music Festival.
It's always fun to make music together and share that with people from all over the world. You give everything. You pour out your soul and you give a piece of yourself to the public.
Conservatoire director Manon Lafrance says the festival gives her young students a chance to perform with more seasoned musicians.
We help the students to achieve their dreams and to see them perform like this. And it's such a great environment with fantastic players. It's great for us teachers to see them achieve and become a professional musician at this level.
More than 50 musicians will perform on Montreal stages this year. The accomplished performers come from Quebec, other parts of Canada, the United States, Europe, and Israel. The concerts feature players who have performed for festival audiences before, and others who are joining the Montreal Music Celebration for the first time. Brott says he's proud to host the Canadian premiere of the new New York Philharmonic String Quartet.
It's an honor. And it's part of what I like the festival to be. I want the festival to be innovative. I want the festival to do new things every year.
Also in her festival debut, American saxophonist Grace Kelly, part of the effort to jazz up Friday nights in early June.
Whoa, this girl has energy.
American pianist Eldar Jagerov also plays in the jazz series. And if you really enjoy pianos, you may want to experience the power of 4 musicians, each playing on a separate piano.
Doing very popular repertoire from arrangements of Carmen Fantasy to the Stars and Stripes Forever for 4 pianos. I mean, it's like a happening.
After the 4 pianos, an afternoon concert showcases the sound of 12 cellos, recognizing a German organization who named the cello as Instrument of the Year.
The sound is awesome. If you've never heard it, hearing 12 cellos on stage just blows you away. The goal is that people who come to the festival walk out of the concert enriched, elevated, in touch with emotions maybe they didn't know they had, or feelings that had been suppressed. You need to be together to experience it. And there is that spiritual, I won't call it religious, spiritual element to music, which I try to be a spokesperson for, an advocate for, and try to open doors so that people can experience this. Why? Because I love it.
Music lovers can look forward to a tribute to legendary Canadian jazz pianist Oscar Peterson on June 1st. You'll find a complete schedule of events at both festivalmontreal.org and mountainlake.org.
Spotlight is supported by the Glenn and Carol Pearsall Adirondack Foundation, dedicated to improving the quality of life for year-round residents of the Adirondack Park.